By request, this is Paulaner Salvator Doppelbock. Okay, so the name of this beer, it's Paulaner Salvator. It's a double bock, or Doppelbock as they're sometimes called. This is by Paulaner Brewery out of Munich, Germany. They've been around a very long time. By the label, 1634, so a few days now. So here's a bottle, the label. It's been the same as far back as I can remember. It's a couple of old monks, I guess, with their stein and drinking some beer. So you can see there, Paulaner, Munich, or Munch, however they say it. At the bottom there, Doppelbock. Let's see, on the back here, the secret behind Paulaner's excellent taste and unwavering quality are locally sourced ingredients that for craftsmanship that's been passed down by brewers 1634. That's what I was reading right there. Too blurry, but you get the idea. This beer is available all year round. I've had the summer, the winter, it's not seasonal. What does Doppelbock mean? Well, let's break it down a little bit. A lager is a beer that's fermented with lager yeast. It's bottom fermenting. It tends to be crisp and clean. Once you increase the alcohol, it becomes a bock. But not only that, a bock is usually a dark beer. Not always, but most of the time. So it's a dark, stronger lager. Now, I used to confuse the double or doppel or what have you, meaning double alcohol. Not really. It means double the ingredients. Do you higher alcohol like a double? You double the malt or you triple it depending on what you're going for. This bottle cost me $3. The website for Paulaner gives a long story. They're saying this beer is nearly 400 years old. The head's a colored caramel and the beer is a chestnut brown with flavors of chocolates, and it has it has light hops in the background. They make no mention of what's in this. I'm sure they use probably Pilsner malts. For the dark malts, it's really hard to say. There are so many that can give the dark flavors here. They probably use a little bit of Munich malt, but they could use a Kara Munich, a Kara Pils. They could have used a caramel malt, which are also sometimes crystal, a roasted malt. What do I expect though from the flavor? I'm expected to be rich, malty, and maybe a little sweet candy-like toffee caramel. They do say a chocolate flavor, but the part that surprised me about that, there's no malt that's known for chocolate flavor. There is a malt called chocolate. It's actually a coffee roasted flavor. I expect this to be full body. It is 7.9% alcohol according to the bottle. No idea what the bitterness is, but it shouldn't be anything at all. Probably under 25 IBU. So what's typical for Doppelbock? Okay, I used to say there was dark. I actually ran into one not too long ago that was light color, but most of them are dark color. A little bit sweeter, toffee, caramel, some dark fruit flavors sometimes, usually rich flavors to them. I'm going to go ahead and pour me some of it because I'm tired of talking about it. I want to drink some. It looks like a medium amber color, actually. I was expecting it to be significantly darker than this. I still think it's a nice copperish amber color. It is very clear. There's no sediment floating in here. No sediment on the bottom. I see very little bubbles on there, so it's not overly carbonated. About 1/8 inch of head on it, so pretty thin. There's a little bit of lace on the glass, as you can tell. I get light hints of toffee and caramel in the nose, but they are incredibly subtle. Possibly a little sweetness mixed in there as well. Let's give it a shot, see what it's like. Very rich. Cocoa, chocolate, not strong, but there. A little bit sweet. It sticks almost entirely to the roof of my mouth, probably 90%. Nice little malty backbone to it. Absolutely some caramel, toffee, cocoa. A little bit of bubbliness in there. The flavors stick to the roof of my mouth and then they dissipate pretty quickly. They don't really go anywhere else. Not hoppy at all. This tastes full body to me. It could be medium body though. No spices, no bread, no cracker. I'm not getting any dark fruits out of this. I was wondering if I get like some plum, raisin, fig, dark cherry. Sometimes I get those ice beers. I don't notice any of that here. I feel like somebody's taking a mixture of cocoa and toffee and what have you, and just lightly brushing it on the top of my mouth. There is a little bit of a lingering flavor, but it's pretty light and pleasant. I do notice just a touch of bitterness in there. The mouth feels pretty thick. It's not watery. Almost a little bit chewy, just leaning towards that. I think it's a simple recipe, but they use some good dark malts and a lot of good yeast. A good lager yeast. There's some character, but not a lot. There's not flavors coming at you from our direction. Okay, I'm going to try it straight from the bottle now and see how that compares to the glass. Let's try this. Rich cocoa, rich toffee, rich caramel, sweetness. The lingering is there, but not too long, but it's pleasant. And this also covers the roof of my mouth, 90%. Some bubbliness in there, tastes full body still. Still no bitterness. Overall, between the bottle and the glass, they taste the same to me. No skunk, no chemical, diacetyl, no fusels, medicinal, band-aid, astringencies. Nothing off-putting about these at all. So how do I think this compares to the style of a Doppelbock? It's just their own twist. It doesn't have all the flavors I would like to have, but the flavors it does have are well done. Would I buy it again? I would buy it occasionally like I have before. I don't love it, but it's fine. Would I recommend it? Oh yeah, absolutely. Alright, here's the bottle one more time. Paulaner Brewery, Munich, Germany. Salvator Doppelbock. Feedback, comments, thoughts, input, otherwise, leave me feedback if you want it. I'd like to read it. I'm going to finish off this Doppelbock. It's pretty good. I like it. Cheers.